Evergreen affiliate marketing. If this is a topic that you are interested in, give me a hashtag yes inside of the comments. Hi, this is Simon Leung back with Groove at any time, where we can be on at any time on any day to talk about just about anything. And today it just so happens to be a Tuesday evening for me, and we're talking about the No B.S launch simply because the encore presentation is happening in less than 30 hours from right now. So this is yet another huge benefit. Of course, if you have the opportunity to join us live, any chance that you get, you should definitely do so, because as you can see, everything that we talk about over here is absolutely time sensitive. So if you are joining us live, give us a hashtag live. If you are joining us on the replay, give us a hashtag replay. Let us know, especially if you are new, your country, your city, your time, because we are a global community and we just so happen to be on a little bit later than where we have been over the last several days, simply because we want to make sure that as many people, at least in the US, have the opportunity to join us at least live, or maybe not so long after the live session, as quickly as possible, so that you can keep up with everything that we're announcing and you still have more time at your disposal. All right, so today, definitely the countdown is once again on. It feels like almost every time that we have one of these shows, there is always a countdown timer going. The urgency is high simply because everything is super time sensitive. But this time, it's all about the encore presentation that is happening Wednesday, 2 p.m. EST, where Mr. Mike Filsame himself is going to be doing an encore presentation of the exact same thing that he did last week, except this one is going to be newer, it's going to be improved, it's going to be even better, simply because we have an entire week to make all sorts of improvements on it. So even if you join us a little bit late, if you missed last time, if you're a brand new Groove member, the good news is that you are not too late. In fact, you are right here at the right place and at the right time. So make sure, if you haven't already, also note that all our future announcements, you're going to want to keep up to date as well. So subscribe on our YouTube channel if you haven't already. Like us on our Facebook pages if you haven't already. Follow us inside of our groups, as well as all across our other social media accounts, such as Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Twitch, wherever else, because you're not going to want to miss anything. And most importantly, turn on those notifications. All right, so before we actually get into some of the last minute strategies that we want to share with you in terms of our promotional tools, yet another super cool benefits of being right here at Groove Anytime, especially when we're on live, is our opportunity to interact with you. Okay, so let us make you more famous than you already are. Now, one man that we obviously cannot make any more famous, because his famousness, obviously that's not a word, but that's the only word that I can think of right now, Mr. David Kavanaugh. Right? We can't make him more famous than he already is, because he's already maxed out. He's more famous than all of us combined. So there you go. Mr. David Kavanaugh is in the house. He's saying hi. If you're brand new, if you've been around for a while, make sure that you connect with Mr. David. He is one of the veteran internet marketers, and of course, a fellow Rooster, and definitely somebody that you should get to know. So connect with Mr. David. You will not regret it. We also have some other friends all across social media. We have Marnine coming to us, hashtag live, join us from YouTube. We also have Michael David Keller also join us, hashtag live. A very good welcome to you. We have Motivating Affiliates, hashtag live, all the way from Nigeria. So thank you very much for joining us all the way from Nigeria. We also have Sri joining us from the Philippines, 8:16 p.m., which I guess is the exact same time zone as me, hashtag live. So very cool. Nice to see you. Great to connect with you. Obviously, say hi to everybody, because right here in the Groove community is where you absolutely want to be. And we also have Anne Marie Roberts saying hashtag live, and David Kavanaugh saying Simon is on turbo mode. Vroom, vroom. Thank you very much, Mr. David Kavanaugh, for making me now more famous than I already am, because this is the only guy probably who can make that happen. Mr. David Kavanaugh, ladies and gentlemen. So moving on into what we have in store for you here today. As you should already know, hopefully, especially if you've been around the Groove community for at least the last couple of days or so, this is all about the No B.S. Encore presentation, which again is happening this coming Wednesday, 2 p.m. EST. So do your own diligence, your own time conversions, and let yourself know exactly when that's going to be. Circle that on your calendar, turn on your alarm clock or whatever else. Make sure that you're there. Yes, I know we are in fact a worldwide community, and we are very well aware of that. In fact, even for me, it's going to be at 2 a.m. where I am. But guess what? I will be there. And so will many of our fellow Asian Pacific friends and a lot of the people on the Groove team. Everyone who needs to be there will be there. So if you feel like you want to take your own business to the next level, not only do you want to know everything in terms of the brand new updates, but you also want your people to know. You want Mr. Mike to present for you, do live demos on your behalf, to sell Groove for you on your behalf, then this is the most must attend event of our time. Okay, so make sure that you not only are you going to be there, but you also promote. Just so that you know, $40,000 USD worth of prizes are in store for the top leaders of this actual promotion. The launch, which is going to happen, which is happening already, but it's going to end probably a week from Wednesday. Okay, so if you don't believe me, no worries. Let's show you some actual proof, because for all of you who are with us, this is probably the most important page that you should be bookmarking, especially if you intend to be an affiliate, a partner of Groove. This is where you will be able to find out everything that you need to know in regards to every major promotion, all of the resources and tools that you can get a hold of. And if you absolutely need to watch some previous episodes right here at Groove anytime, simply because you missed the last few sessions, for example, you need some additional training and you want to know more about what all this cash and prizes are all about. You haven't watched the video yet. You want to know what these important dates are and everything else that's right here on this page. Make sure that you watch all of our previous sessions. The link is right below this video if you're watching live, or it might be above this video or somewhere around the page, depending on what platform you are watching. And you will be able to learn all about all these prizes, the top 25 leaders. In fact, if you scroll down just a little bit more, you will be able to see just who those leaders are. So if you want to get a little bit more information about how to read all these pages, how to get, all of your access to all these different tools, get your links and your email swipes and everything else, again, make sure that you watched our playlist of our previous sessions of Groove at any time, because that is where you're going to get all that info. Okay. However, today, with less than 30 hours left before the actual encore presentation, which is going to happen live with Mr. Mike Fulsam himself, I do have one last promotional graphic that I want to share with you. Okay, this again, you will be able to find right here on this Groove JV page. Go down to where it says promotion tools. Make sure that you're logged in. And when you do so, you will see all of your promotion tools. The one that I want to direct your attention to is right here on where it says banners. Okay, so once again, where it says banners. If you want to check out links, if you want to check out email swipe files, go ahead, do so. Keep in mind, again, we do have previous presentations right here at Groove Anytime where we gave you all those trainings on exactly what you can do with all of those. So if you're brand new, if you missed them, make sure that you watch the replay. Again, today, we're going to be showing you right here under banners is where you want to click on. Once you do that, you will notice that ever since the last time that we shared the banners with you, you would notice that today, all these banners have actually been changed. The last time that we showed you this, it was before that actual first No B.S. event with Mr. Mike Fulsam himself. And of course, during those times, when we had those banners actually had a date on them. And it says something along the lines of join us this Wednesday at 2 p.m. on March 10th or 11th, whatever that date just happened to be. I don't remember what it was right now, but there were dates on the actual graphics. The good news is that yes, if you're watching us live, or maybe if you're watching us on the replay before the actual Encore presentation itself, it is going to happen on March 17th. You will see that for all these graphics, we actually did not put in the dates, March 17th, on any one of these banners. Okay, so that is the good news. The good news is all of these are now evergreen, which means that regardless of when you want to promote this, whether you're watching us live, it's before the actual Encore presentation, or maybe it's even after, and there maybe will be a replay. I'm not confirming nor denying anything, okay? I don't know. If there is a replay, this means that you will have the opportunity to promote that replay as well using these very same banners. So you can start using them, put them on your website, put them on your blog, start posting them on social media. And regardless of when those people will see them, regardless of whether it's live or the replay version, okay? If in fact we do have that replay version, which I assume we will, okay, and it's just an assumption, this means that you can use the exact same graphics and you don't need to change anything. Okay, so that is definitely very good news for all of us, especially if we are keen to make all of our promotions as evergreen as possible. Do it once, get paid over and over and over and over again. I'm sure many of us are really excited about this type of evergreen type of email promotion, graphical promotion, or any type of affiliate promotion as well. So if you like Evergreen, give me a hashtag Evergreen inside of the comments so that we know that you are on board and we are of the same kind. Okay, so with that, that is pretty much all of the update that I have for you here today. And yes, it is potentially the last one before we go live with Mr. Mike Philsaime himself in the Encore presentation, as you can actually see on this calendar, which yes, previously right here at Groove Anytime, we explained to you a little bit more about what all these important dates are. But as you can see, okay, numbers don't lie. It is right here set in stone. March 17th, Wednesday, 2 p.m. EST. That's when the live Encore webinar is going to take place. And as you can see, it is also the last scheduled live session as well. So once we miss it, it's gone, okay? Will there be a replay? Maybe yes, maybe no. Again, I'm not here neither to confirm nor deny. However, nothing is like the experience of actually joining us live, because not only will you get your answers or your questions answered directly from Mr. Mike himself, get acknowledged potentially right there on the air, but the entire Groove team will be right there in the background answering your questions as well. So it's almost like right here at Groove Anytime, except you will be communicating and interacting, engaging with Mr. Mike himself, as well as the entire Groove team. So 1,000 times better than even interacting with me right here at Groove at any time. All right, so once again, come back to this page. All of the links should be somewhere on the page that you see right now, maybe right in the video itself. Check below or above this video and see where you can find the link to all of the resources that we shared with you right here in the session. And of course, if you're joining us right now, you're just catching us on the live, make sure that you do watch the replay as soon as this is over, so that you can get the important final updates before this Encore presentation. All right, so before we actually let you go, let's go ahead and go back one last time into the comments. Again, one of the huge benefits of join us live is our ability to interact with you. You can engage with us, and everybody also gets to know you. We got Mr. Bradley Smith join us, hashtag live. We got Raghu saying hey. Guy Green is also saying hashtag live. We have CRL Sports Cricket saying hashtag live from India. We also got, hey, Alicia Little. How are you doing? This is our super JV guru. I think she came in one of the top leaders in our previous launch last year. Alicia is definitely somebody that you should get to know. Our superstar, definitely one of the veterans in internet marketing. So if there's any one of you who are brand new in our community right now, you want to get to know some of the best, well, this is the number one reason why you want to be in this community, because we do have the best of the best. We heard from David Kavanaugh earlier, and now you can see Alicia Little is also right here as well. And you will also get to meet a whole bunch of really cool individuals and veterans of internet marketing and gurus and coaches and mentors as well. So definitely connect with as many people as possible. We also got Guy Green saying hashtag something, but whatever. Hello, good to see you. We also have another Facebook user saying hashtag Evergreen. I find this webinar is a great non-invasive way to approach new prospects. Yes, invite your friends, because this is actually not really thing I would consider to be salesy at all. This is sharing. This is a community of real people who truly have the passion to help one another and also get to know one another. And speaking of getting to know one another, if you happen to be new in our community and you want to make sure that when you're interacting with all of us, we have also the opportunity to get to know who you are. We can see you, we can see your face, we can see your name. What we want to invite you to do is to go to StreamYard.com/Facebook. Again, that's StreamYard.com/Facebook. And when you go there, you're actually authorizing Facebook to communicate with StreamYard. And in which case, we will be able to actually see your face as well as see your name. Instead of saying where it says Facebook user, we'll actually be able to identify with you and who you are. Okay, so next time, Facebook user, please go ahead and make sure that you've authorized StreamYard to show you so that we can actually interact with you. And now, just like with all of our other friends, right? We also got Zoila. Forgive me if I butcher your name, saying hashtag live. We have another Facebook user. So once again, go to StreamYard.com/Facebook and authorize our technology to interact with one another so that we can see who you are. Facebook user saying hashtag live. We got Wise saying hashtag live. Lisa is also joining us. Guy Green is saying, I remember the name. If you're talking about David Kavanaugh or Alicia Little, of course, they are both famous in their own rights. All right, so cool. And Guy is saying, yes, the hashtag was at the request for Evergreen. Cool. So yes, Evergreen is absolutely awesome. This is all Evergreen internet marketing as much as possible. But as you know, we also do a lot of live stuff as well. So with all of that, we're going to continue on with not only live, but Evergreen stuff, because we are truly an active and proactive community where all of us are going to continue to work with you, for you, together. I've been on at this Groove Anytime, I think every day now for the last 2 weeks, giving you updates on this No B.S promotion, simply because we have so many things that we're updating with you that we simply want to make sure that you are up to speed. Okay, so yes, for everyone over here, we always try and work as hard as we can for you as well. So in summary, we have less than 36 hours, in fact, probably less than 30 hours to go before the actual live event of this No B.S Encore presentation. Are you going to be there? Let us know in the comments. If you are, I look forward to seeing you live there as well, because I also will be there. I'll be in the background. I'll be answering questions. So maybe, just maybe, I will be answering yours as well. Make sure, in addition to just planning to be there, that you plan to promote, because again, nothing ever is going to beat Mr. Mike talking about Groove for you to skyrocket those conversions. And if there's anybody who can sell Groove or anything for that matter, it's Mr. Mike Filsame himself. And yes, we have the man for probably 2-3 hours doing all of the talking for all of us. So make sure you do as much as possible to do your part to promote and get those butts in seats, so to speak. Also, make sure that you set your schedule and alarm clock so that you can join us live. For those of you who are outside of the US, keep in mind, daylight saving time. Again, it's daylight saving time, not daylight savings time. I know, Mandela effect, right? It's always been daylight saving time. But what that means is that the time has changed in the US. So instead of 3 a.m., where it normally would have been, like last week it was at 3 a.m., this week it's going to be at 2 a.m. for me right here in Southeast Asia. So wherever you happen to be, make sure that you check, double check, triple check, even quadruple check if you need to on that time in your time zone to ensure that 2 p.m. EST, that your new time is reflected so that you can join us live. If you need to, of course, set your time zone and make sure that you set your alarm clock, take that nap, and wake up at 1:30 a.m. if you need to, just like how I probably will, so that we can catch this live. And of course, we want to make sure that you are there. Make no excuses. This is going to be the event of the quarter, maybe even of the semester for all of you who are in school and things like that, right? It's not going to be the main event of the year, because I'm sure there will be multiple other big launches and big webinars and big events before the year is over. However, just so that you know, in the next foreseeable next several weeks, this is going to be the event that you're going to want to be at. Okay, Wednesday, March 17th, 2 p.m. EST. Be there or be squared. Now, one last time before we let you go for realsies now, a couple more comments that we see from some of our friends. We see Carol, hola, ¿cómo estás? All the way from Spain, and she's saying, it's me, it's Carol. I don't know why I appear like Facebook user, haha, but yes, now that you have authorized Facebook and StreamYard to show us who you are, now we can address you. So a big hola, ¿cómo estás to you, Carol. We also have Guy saying, planning to have my face in the place. Very cool. And so we have a lot of other friends as well. So with all of that, we want to finally thank you for joining us right here at Groove at any time. In the interest of time, we obviously cannot say hi to every single one of you. However, it is great that you're there to network with us. Stay tuned. In just a few short hours from now, I believe there is scheduled to be a live Q&A session with the one, the only Mr. David Lemon, either within the next few hours or within the next 12 hours. I don't know. We're getting the AMs and PMs mixed up these days, all these time zone changes or whatever else. But regardless, just know right here in the Groove community, it's not just me. It's not just Groove Anytime. We also have David Lemon. We also have Q&A sessions. We also have live builds. And we can, at any given time, also have any one of our superstars jump on, surprise us with an awesome, amazing session. So if you don't want to miss out, make sure, once again, you are subscribed to our YouTube channel, like us on our Facebook pages, and also follow us inside of our groups all across social media. Turn on those notifications so that you don't miss out the next time that we come on live. All right, so on behalf of the entire Groove team, Groove community, and myself, we want to thank you for your time right here today. Don't forget, less than 30 hours from now, Mr. Mike feels same live, okay, in the No B.S. Encore events. You're not going to want to miss it. So take action on everything that we share with you right now. Let us know if you have any questions by commenting right here on this video, and we will, yes, we will see you on the inside. You gotta get into the groove.